Welcome to Shooting It Straight with Stan. I'm your host, Stan, the Annuity Man, America's annuity agent, licensed in all 50 states. Today's topic is annuity tips, the Annuity Man's strategies for indexed annuities, fixed indexed annuities. I know you're saying, wait a minute, Stan, I thought you didn't like indexed annuities. That's not true. We sell a boat load, a yacht load, a cruise ship load of them, but differently than most. Let me talk about index annuities from a standpoint of history, a little history lesson. They were put on the planet in 1995 to compete with CD returns. The guarantees, the upside is not guaranteed, and they are determined by really three levers that the annuity company controls and sets, typically on an annual basis. Some are different. They're called caps, spreads, and participation rates. Now, these can get very, very complicated, sound very, very too good to be true because they are. But in essence, the goal of index annuities when they were put on the planet in 1995 was to hopefully give you the potential, not the guarantee, but the potential to outperform CDs a little bit, maybe by 100, 200 basis points if the planets align themselves. Now, what you need to know about indexed annuities, they are fixed products. They're issued at the state level. They're issued by life insurance companies, which issues all fixed annuities. They're issued at the state level. They are not securities. They are not market products. You cannot use the word market when you talk about index annuities unless you have that proper licensure. And even then you shouldn't because they're not market products. They historically have not performed like that, even though you're going to go to the expensive steak dinner seminar locally and they're going to talk about 7, 8, 9, 10% returns that are not guaranteed. Those are hypotheticals and theoreticals and projections and agent hopeful return scenarios, unicorns chasing the butterflies. You should never buy any annuity type for what it might do. You always own it for what it will do. And the will do of an indexed annuity is principal protection. And they do have a separate ledger that if everything went in the toilet, you're going to get a small percentage growth for the duration of the contract. We can go into that at a future date. But I've done myriads of videos on indexed annuities that you can look up. Go to my site, theannuityman.com, type in the search bar indexed annuities, they'll all pop up. We have a pretty cool site where the search bar is like a annuity Google. Love Google. My son-in-law works for Google, but it's we've done it to where it's just annuity driven in the content that I put out, which is thousands of videos and 7 books. And I've also written a book on index annuities, which you can get for free as well. Now, the way that the Annuity Man and my team uses index annuities is primarily as a efficient and cost-effective delivery system for income riders. And income riders are contractually guaranteed attachments that you attach at the time of the policy, i.e. rider rides on top of the policy for lifetime income. So if you draw a line down a blank sheet of paper, left-hand side is the index side, the accumulation value of which we don't know what that will be. That's where the hopes and dreams lie, which we don't do. And then the right-hand side of the ledger is the income rider amount, which is a guaranteed lifetime income amount, depending on how long you defer. Remember, the older you are, the higher the payment. The younger you are, the lower the payment. It's really simple. It's based on life expectancy. Interest rates play a secondary role. Once again, interest rates play a secondary role. So our strategies at the Annuity Man, if you go to my site, theannuityman.com, you can run income rider quotes, and those income rider quotes are attached to indexed annuities. Do we provide indexed annuity quotes on the accumulation value side? No, because that's not guaranteed. That's pie in the sky, unicorns chasing the butterflies. We don't know what that's going to be, nor do you. And because of that, you should not be making your decision on that. If you're going to buy an indexed annuity simply for the accumulation value, then go into that contract with a CD type return approach. Please do not go into an indexed annuity contract thinking you're going to get market upside with no downside, or market participation with principal protection. Those are sales pitches and total nonsense, and something that the annuity industry I wish would clean up. but it's like herding cats. You can't, when the guys up in Des Moines, Iowa, or wherever, or gal is given the good steak dinner seminar pitch, they can say anything they want, I guess. And that's unfortunate. These are index annuities or CD products. And when you shop like we do, if you go to our site, the Income Writers, we're shopping all carriers for the highest contractual guarantee. Remember, annuities, including index annuities, are commodity products. There's not one that's better than the other. Yes, some can be rated higher from a claims paying ability than the other, but not one's better than the other. And the key, I think, if you walk away with one thing from this video, upfront bonuses are candy for the stupid. Truly, there's 100 pennies in the dollar. There's not a philanthropist waking up at an indexed annuity carrier that wants to give away money. No, it's a shiny thing to attract you. And when we run quotes on the Income Writer calculator on our site, we're including companies that have bonuses, don't have bonuses, and spoiler alert, the vast majority of the time, we should do a study on this. I need to commission that study. The vast majority of the time, the products, the index annuities with bonuses with the Income Writers, they don't finish higher than the ones without the bonuses. So bonuses is just a shiny thing, candy for the stupid. You should never buy an indexed annuity for the bonus, even though it sounds great. And I know a lot of agents unfortunately lead with that because it sounds too good to be true, because it is. So our strategy, the Annuity Man, is like our strategy with every single annuity type. Contractual guarantees only. That's all we look at. We look at annuities for what they will do, not what they might do, not those hypotheticals and theoreticals. And the agent says, Mr. Jones, if you'd owned it 10 years ago, you'd average about 9.5%. Garbage. Absolute nonsense. And we need to stop that. In some states, they're actually not allowing agents to do those back-tested numbers on index products, which I think should be across the country because it's misleading. Index annuities are CD products. They're principal protection products. There's another product called a multi-year guarantee annuity, which is the annuity industry version of a CD. And the difference between that and an index annuity is the annual percentage that you earn with the MIGA is contractual. You don't know what the return's going to be on index annuity. You just don't, period. I don't care what the person says. I don't care if they show, well, this is my mom's statement. This is my brother Bob's statement. This is my Uncle Buck's statement. That's garbage too. Okay. First of all, they shouldn't be selling to family. You don't do business with family. You go to the family reunion so you can eat all the mac and cheese without somebody getting mad at you. And I'm talking about that good mac and cheese. So index annuities, we have no problem with them. We're going to quote all types. For instance, if you say, I need lifetime end, 2 questions. What do you want the money to contractually do? And when do you want those contractual guarantees to start? If you said, I need income in 2 years, 3 years, 7 years, whatever, we're going to quote deferred income annuities and Income Writers and see which one finishes first, and then explain to you the good, the bad, the limitations, the benefits of both products, because they both have good and bad. And then you can make your decision on your terms and your time frame, knowing that we're quoting all carriers because these are commodity products. Don't fall for the indexed annuity hype. Don't fall for the high percentages and the too good to be true stuff. Don't fall for that. Go to the seminar, eat the food and don't, swallow the food and don't swallow the pitch. That's all I can tell you. But, we are kind of waiting for a carrier to show us an accumulation value story that we really, 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 really like as a standalone accumulation value story. At the time of this taping, we have not yet been approached by that carrier, and we're approached by everybody because we're the Annuity Man. We're licensed in all 50 states and the gorilla in the annuity room from a sales standpoint. But we just use them now currently. I'd say 99% of the time, we're using them as an efficient and cost-effective delivery system for that income rider guarantee for lifetime income for as long as you're breathing. That stands current take and annuity tips on the indexed annuity product. We hope that you go to our site at theannuityman.com and peruse around. I can't spell peruse, but it's a good word. You can get my indexed annuity book. You can get my income rider book. All that's for free. You can watch videos. Again, you can Google anything you want on our site and it'll pull it up so you can do your own research and make your own decision on your terms and on your time frame. My name is Stan, the Annuity Man. That's Shooting It Straight with Stan, and I'll see you next time.